Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we are, GA, around the midway point of the season. What should we be keeping our eyes on moving forward?
Which teams make trades and which ones decide to kind of stand pat? Obviously, there's a lot of chatter right now with the deadline looming. It'll be interesting to see which players get that change of scenery.
And, you know, Duncan's such a handful for defenders. That's why they end up having to foul him.
Good on both. Now Nash. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Murray outside. Pass to Milicic. Spurs passing it around. Anderson finds Duncan. And good that time.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. Nowitzki outside. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Murray. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Al Finley. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Stevenson. Anderson against Nash. Finley. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. Nash drives in. Nowitzki, the pass to Nash. They set the screen. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Nash.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Nash. 11-point game his last outing.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Wang, he's checked in for Bradley. Franklin comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Bell in for Stevenson.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Nash. And he lays it straight in. Nash has got 6.
I like seeing Nash be active defensively because when he is, it creates so much offense for himself.
Pass to Milicic. Anderson outside. Here's Milicic. Now here's Murray. Defended by Bell. Here's Finley. 18 feet away and he knocks it down.
And Finley loves this shot. I mean, whenever the mid-range opens up, he's making use of that area of the floor.
Nash outside. San Antonio with the rebound. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, got a hand on it. Banked in off the glass. Nash has got his third bucket of the night.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
And the shot goes in.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bell with the screen on Anderson. It's Nash with the drive. Murray against Bell. He doesn't hit that one. San Antonio trailing here. Finley up top. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Anderson outside. Pass to Duncan. 16 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard. Duncan's got 6 points.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now here's Nash. 8 points for him. Here's Franklin. Franklin passes to Nash. He drains the turnaround jump shot. 10 points for him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Finley. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
NBA defenses aren't going to take it easy on Darko. He's going to have to deal with the physicality at this level.
That's good for Milicic. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Dallas with him. They trail by 1. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Here's Finley. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Milicic. Goes back up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Duncan's got 8.
You set him up, Tim Duncan will knock him down.
Harris outside. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Delp. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, they got a clean look there.
Spurs trail by 3. Knocks it loose and stolen by Harris. And the layup is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now here's Anderson. Spurs passing it around. Milicic passes to Anderson. There's a screen. Pass to Milicic.
And Nowitzki's solid at 7 feet tall. Does a nice job contesting shots, making himself as big as possible to distract scores.
Harris against Anderson. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Here's Delp. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 8. Anderson outside. Pass to Duncan. Now Finley. And here's Anderson, guarded by Harris. Clock is at 3. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Dallas. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Abdul Wahad. He has yet to score. Daniels with it. At the elbow, it's Rose. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Stevenson outside. Inside. It's tipped. And here's Daniels. Pass to Finley. Uncovered. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Harris setting the pick for Stevenson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Daniels with it, guarded by Harris. Daniels passes to Medvedenko. Unloads from 13. The Mavericks pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Stevenson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some skills in transition.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Spurs trail by 12. Rose, a screen on Stevenson. Pass to Medvedenko. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Bang, bang. That's being shot ready.
Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Carries it from three-point range. Stevenson's got 7 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And the foul called on Deshaun Stevenson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Murray. Launches a three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Strickland. No scoring in this one. Here's Cardinal. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Dirk Nowitzki's checked in for Dallas. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
From deep, connects from 3-point range. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio. Here's Strickland. Nowitzki with the screen on Murray. Strickland, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Now, here's Nowitzki. He had 40 points in the win against Phoenix. Shot clock at 3. On the basket by Jones.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now Daniels, still scoreless. To the paint, stripped it away. Here's Strickland. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Jones, no one around him. Another 3 for Dallas.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Daniels with it. Top of the key, Rose. Pass to Murray. From the high post. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Strickland. He's covered by Murray. Rose with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. No good on the quick 3. Spurs trail by 13. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Abdul Wahed. The kick out to Rose. Plenty of space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Rose has got his 2nd basket of the game. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Strickland. Rebound by Rose. The Spurs shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Hits the three-point bomb. Stevenson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Nash against Murray. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Back to Nash. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. Over Abdul Wahab. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Spurs trail by 13. Daniels dishes to Murray. Pass to Rose. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Franklin. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. And here's Daniels. Hasn't made one yet. Can't get it to fall. Mavericks leading by 13. Nash outside. There's a good screen. Driving the lane. Nobody near Stevenson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his third assist on the night. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Now Daniels. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Nash outside. Here he goes. Pass to Franklin. Puts up a three. Another three for Dallas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Abdul Wahab. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And here is Murray. Here's Medvedenko. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Now here's Nash. Guarded closely.
You know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
A different look now for San Antonio. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Medvedenko, and it's Duncan in for Murray. Both free throws good from Nash. Spurs trail by 19. Pass to Duncan. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Milicic, stolen by Stevenson. Oh, and here comes Nash, all alone. Moving it up. Franklin kicks to Nash. Daniels with it, guarded now by Nash. Here's Abdul Wahab. Still without a basket. Outside Rose. Pass to Milicic. 6 on the shot clock. A fadeaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, Milicic doesn't have to be right under the hoop. One of his advantages over other bigs.
Nash outside. There's the screen. Here's Franklin. Three-pointer. The shot. No good. Here's Abdul Wahab. Pass to Daniel. Now here's Duncan. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Bradley comes in for Podkolzin. And it's Nowitzki in for Franklin. Then for the Spurs. Finley's checked in for Rose. And it's Anderson in for Daniels. Down low. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Harris against Anderson. Clock at 6. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nowitzki a screen. Three-pointer. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
Now here's Anderson. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the wing on the left. Here's Finley. A three-pointer off the mark. Now the Mavericks will get. They're on a 20-7 run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
The Mavericks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Murray's checked in for San Antonio. He's off on the second.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Finley the pass to Anderson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Finley can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Into the lane. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Traps in the tray. Nowitzki's got 11 points.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Anderson kicks to Duncan. Here's Finley, defended by Jones. Duncan outside. Over Sundog. Duncan can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Kicks it out to Nowitzki, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Milicic, and here is Murray. Now here's Duncan. He had 25 points in the win against the Clippers. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Duncan. 8 points for him. Pass to Anderson. Duncan, a screen. 6 to shoot. Anderson kicks to Milicic. To end the cold streak. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. Harris passes to Nowitzki.
Taking full advantage of the contact. Dirk gets the whistle while in the act of shooting.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And so Nowitzki has both of them.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks. CZ. Brian Gardner. Deshaun Stevenson.
Here's Milicic.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray outside. Pass to Milicic. Anderson with the ball. Here's Finley. Just 5 to shoot. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 10.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
Stevenson against Murray. Stevenson with it. 13 points in the game. That one good for 2. He's got 15.
Well, the numbers say it all. He's been feeling it tonight.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Anderson dishes to Duncan. Pass to Murray. Here's Finley. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Clear that Finley is always ready to get into a shooting motion. He's got such a clean, efficient jump shot.
Here's Strickland. He's covered by Anderson. Here is Cardinal. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. No good from Cardinal.
Mavericks foul.
The Spurs have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
The first one falls.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Wang. And Franklin subbed in for Cardinal. Bradley is screen on Anderson. Here's Strickland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Love seeing this aggressiveness in the interior.
The Mavericks tap shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And so he hits both. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Dallas foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Teams in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
There's the pick. Pass to Franklin. Shoots the 3. Rebound San Antonio. For three, Murray. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Mavericks leading by 22. Nash outside. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Milicic. Spurs shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Finley the pass to Murray. Dallas making a switch here. Franklin's checked in.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
The Maverick shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Anderson against Nash. Here's Bradley. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Bradley's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Mavs. Anderson kicks to Duncan. About 1 minute played here in the second half. With the fadeaway. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Nash outside. Pass to Franklin. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Anderson. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Murray. Here's Milicic. And stolen by Nash. It's stolen by Duncan. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Wang is checked in for Bradley.
Gotta be crafty in close.
Nash has gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. With the shot, it's rebounded by Dallas. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Stevenson setting the pick for Nash. And the shot goes down. Nash has got 16 points.
Hey, we all know Nash can pass, but he can score the ball too, folks, reminding us all of that now.
Anderson with the ball, guarded now by Nash. Pass to Murray. Back to Anderson. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. It's intercepted. Here's Nash. Here's Franklin. Dallas moving the ball around. Stevenson, a screen on Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Murray surveying the D. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris is checked in. Now here's Anderson to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot falls short this time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Harris outside. Here's Franklin, and good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Franklin's got his first basket of the night.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Pass to Murray. Here's Milicic. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. They need this one, and Duncan throws it down hard.
The skill of Duncan on full display there, knocking it down despite the contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Tim Duncan. One shot.
The free throw drops for Duncan. And here is Harris. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Takes it off the glass. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Not letting anything or anybody stop him there. Great power move.
Harris against Anderson. Here's Milicic. Pass to Murray. The three. San Antonio again missing. Here's Delp. Here is Harris. He's covered by Anderson. Harris outside. There's the drive. Finley with the rebound. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Murray the pass to Anderson. Pass to Duncan.
Inside Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Podkolzin's checked in for Wang. Cardinal comes in for Franklin. And it's Bell in for Dante Jones. Now here is Harris. Good on the bucket. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fantastic touch on the floater, and when it's done correctly, virtually impossible to block that shot.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Mavericks making a switch here.
Number 20, Eric Strickland.
Anderson outside. Pass to Finley. Now Murray. Inside. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here is Cardinal. In the corner, Bell with it. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Anderson finds Murray. Here's Milicic. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Finley the pass to Murray from outside the arc. Rebounded by Bell. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Delp. He's got 6. Now Bell. Drives to the hoop. Finley with the rebound. Pass to Murray. Now here's Duncan. Fades and shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Strickland. Here's Delp. Dallas, no good that time either. Murray left side. Cardinal grabs the board.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Shots good by Strickland.
With confidence, nice bucket there.
So it's San Antonio now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Finley. Now Murray. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Keeping active offensively, making things happen with movement.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Murray nails both of them. And it's Harris with the ball for the Mavericks. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist in the game. The Spurs have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Abdul Wahab. He's guarded by Stevenson. Murray against Harris. 4 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Devin Harris.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Murray nails both of them. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the 3rd. Some pretty nice work. Nowitzki with the screen on Murray. Here's Harris. Kicks it out to Nowitzki from past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Abdul Wahab. No scoring in this one. Back to Rose. Here's Finley. He's guarded by Stevenson. And they pick up 2.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Dallas leading by 23. Now here is Harris. He has 6. Nowitzki with it. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Aja Bell, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here is Harris. Going inside. Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got 8 points.
You like his thought process. Really well executed.
And there's the call on Jones.
Dante Jones.
So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
From the line, here's Nowitzki. Back to Harris. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nowitzki. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Nowitzki looking it over. the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Hey, he's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
Here's Finley, defended by Jones. Here's Murray, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 17 points in the game.
Oh, superb work there from the mid-range.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:08 left in the third. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Daniels. Rose with the ball. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 11 rebounds in the game. Dallas calls timeout. Cunningham is checked in for the Spurs.
Number 42, Philip Cunningham.
Nash outside. Out to the wing, and the Mavericks call time here. He's checked in for Bradley.
Number 16, ZZ.
Nash outside. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wang. Gets up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 assists now in the game.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
Offside Rose. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Mavericks on top, running away with it. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And stolen by Harris. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And San Antonio shooting about 42% so far. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. Delk can't get the ball to go down. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Franklin's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for Dallas, number 32, Trent.
Delk's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Medvedenko. Cunningham outside. Now Daniels to the paint. Here's Medvedenko. Yes, that goes in.
That's a good find, setting his teammate up for the score.
Daniels.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. Nowitzki for 3. Here's Franklin. Clock at 6. High post try. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And here's Daniels to the inside. Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Mavericks leading by 21. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Nowitzki for 3. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 9 assists now tonight. Nowitzki's gone 4 of 8 from three-point territory, racking up some big points out there. The putback. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Daniels. Rose, a screen on Bell. Rose with the ball. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Harris. Elbow shot. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. San Antonio making a switch here. Knight's checked in. Dallas on defense. Pass to Daniels. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Here's Abdul Wahab. San Antonio again missing. Harris looking it over. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Dante Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Nash comes in for Bell. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. There's the screen. Daniels with it, guarded now by Nash. Shoots it up, and Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 8th assist in the game. Nash outside. Pass to Wang. And Jones has it in the corner. Those three-pointers off the mark. Poke loose. Nowitzki with the steal. Nash kicks to Harris. Nowitzki with the screen on Cunningham. Harris, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Duncan dishes to Daniels. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Medvedenko. Finley comes in for Cunningham. And it's Anderson in for Daniels. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here is Harris. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. 3-pointer, and good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now Finley. A beautiful reverse layup.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Dallas leading by 22. Nash outside. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Finley. Pass to Rose. Here's Milicic. Now Anderson, defended by Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Rose sets the screen for Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, that pick and roll was well run.
Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. And Nash, here we go. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Count the basket.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Duncan. Outside Rose. Now Finley. Duncan right side. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. There's Rose with the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got rebound number 13 with that last one. There's the pick. Nash with it. And Rose picks him up defensively.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Milicic passes to Rose. Here's Milicic. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. And Jones over to help. From deep three-point land. Milicic, no luck. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nash. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Finley. Pass to Milicic. And Anderson has it in the corner. Over Nash. He sinks the 11-footer. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice shot from Anderson. Saw the window and took it.
Nash up on top, defended by Anderson. Jones dishes to Nash. Nowitzki outside. Jacks up a 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anderson outside. Harris against Rose. Pass to Finley. Duncan at the elbow. That shot off. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Here's Wang. Back to Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And here is Nowitzki. He's covered by Anderson. Count it, good.
The defense tries to get in Dirk's way there, but he just powers right through them on the drive.
Anderson kicks to Finley. Duncan with a screen on Harris. And Duncan throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's the screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Murray's checked in for Rose. Here's Finley. Pass to Murray. Duncan right side. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
Nice jump shot. Smooth and pure.
Here's Strickland. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Franklin from outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Murray. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Harris.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Driving in. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Finley. Pass to Milicic. Duncan with the screen for Anderson. Lob pass to Duncan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
He doesn't get the second one. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Delk. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Spurs ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.